What's the worst way to push your team or co-workers to perform better? It might be criticizing them or setting really high, unrealistic goals, or maybe just not appreciating their achievements. And what's the result? Well, in my opinion, there is no result. People don't respond very well to that, and the work never improves. So if you do need to push your team or co-workers for better results, how should you approach it? Here, I'll help you with English expressions and tips to articulate your message in a way that inspires more productivity and motivation from your team. Let's go. Here's a tip to start the conversation when you want to push for a better performance. Before anything else, take a second to appreciate the aspects that everybody has achieved so far. After that, then yes, you can address the issue that you want to improve or work on. For example, there's a lot right with ABC, but there's a lot to be done with XYZ. Other alternative ways to express that are, for example, there are many things that make ABC great, although there's definitely area for improvement with XYZ. Or for a really positive tone, ABC has a multitude of strong qualities. Even so, the opportunity to grow is immense. By recognizing previous achievements and using expressions like a lot to be done, area for improvement, opportunity to grow, you're keeping things motivational and keeping the energy up high. This can help promote positive, problem-solving attitudes among your co-workers. When you identify what exactly the problem is that is slowing down your performance, it's a good idea to express this like it's a fear you are personally worried about. For example, the reservation I have is about ABC, or XYZ makes me a bit nervous. By talking about your fears, you kind of give the impression of being more transparent and honest, which can help boost trust with your team. And it can also be helpful to use language that shows that you're not blaming other people for this poor result. So in terms of English, you can use words like I, me. So instead of saying, you should all be concerned about ABC, it's a lot less accusatory if you say, I am concerned about ABC. However, you don't want to say I all the time. You should also be using the word we when you talk about the next challenges ahead to create a sense of collaboration and unity with the team. For example, we still have big targets to hit. We know that we really need to do ABC. We want to set up XYZ as soon as possible. So by using we, you're really creating a sense of shared purpose and including everybody in this goal. You're emphasizing that yes, there's a challenge, but you are taking it on as a team. Everyone loves a proactive attitude, right? By emphasizing solutions, you'll keep everybody's focus on moving forward and making positive progress. So it's okay to acknowledge the real issues that you have right now. For example, saying, it's definitely been a challenging time, but you can continue this with a future-focused expression like, but we can overcome this by doing XYZ, or but we think we can get significant improvements by doing X, Y, Z. And to put a really positive angle on it, flip it into a question and ask something like this. So what is the opportunity here? This can be a rhetorical question, which you then follow up with suggestions of your own. Or it can also be a real question to your team to invite ideas for problem solving. What can you take away from all of this? Well, if you want to push your team or co-workers for a better performance, I would suggest keeping them motivated using strategies with your language like this. First, acknowledge the good stuff. Acknowledge achievements before moving on to the but, although, even so. When talking about the problems that are causing the poor results, try to change the language so you're talking about it as a personal fear that you have and using words like I, me, myself. Remember, this can help you sound less accusatory and more honest. Use we to set challenges. When you start talking about the things you want to do in order to achieve better results, use words like we, us, ourselves to promote this idea of teamwork. Focus on solutions. Use language that emphasizes problem solving. For example, we can overcome this. We can get significant results. And talking about the opportunity that has now manifested. I'm sure if you follow these tips, you will motivate your co-workers, you will bond your team closer, and you will produce better results and a better performance from everyone. Remember, you can subscribe to this channel for more tips with your professional English. The same with my other social media channels and my website, talktips.tv. You'll get lots of resources there. See the links in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and good luck with everything we've been talking about.